Hansel and Gretel were a brother and sister. They lived with their father and stepmother in a small house near the forest. Their family was very poor and had little food to eat. One night, the stepmother whispered to the father, "We have no food. We must leave the children in the forest." The father felt sad but finally agreed. Hansel heard everything. Hansel went outside and found white pebbles. He put them in his pocket. The next morning, the father took the children deep into the forest. As they walked, Hansel dropped the pebbles on the ground. When the father left them alone, Hansel and Gretel followed the pebbles back home. The stepmother was angry. She said, "Tomorrow, we will take them deeper into the forest." That night, Hansel wanted more pebbles, but the door was locked. The next morning, Hansel had only bread. As they walked, he dropped breadcrumbs. The father left them alone again. Hansel and Gretel wanted to follow the breadcrumbs, but the birds ate them all. Now, they were lost in the forest. They walked for a long time. Suddenly, they saw a little house. It was made of bread, candy, and chocolate. They were very hungry. Hansel and Gretel ate the candy house. Then, a voice said, "Who is eating my house?" An old woman opened the door. She smiled and said, "Come inside, dear children." Hansel and Gretel felt happy. They did not know she was a wicked witch. The witch locked Hansel in a cage. She gave him food every day. "When you are fat," she said, "I will eat you." The witch made Gretel work hard. She cooked and cleaned every day. Gretel was very sad. Every day, the witch said, "Show me your finger, Hansel." But Hansel tricked her. He showed her a small bone instead. The witch had bad eyes. She touched the thin bone and thought, "Hansel is still skinny. I must wait." One day, the witch said, "I will eat Hansel today." She told Gretel, "Heat the oven." The oven was very hot. Gretel had an idea. She said, "How do I check the oven?" The witch replied, "Look inside." Gretel pushed the witch inside. The witch screamed. Gretel closed the oven door. The wicked witch was gone forever. Gretel freed Hansel. They were so happy. They found gold and jewels inside the house. Hansel and Gretel ran out of the forest. They found their house. Their father was so happy to see them again. The wicked stepmother was gone. Hansel and Gretel gave their father the gold. They were rich and happy. They never felt hungry again. They lived in peace and never forgot the lesson of the witch's house. Hansel and Gretel told their story to the people in town. Nobody ever went near the candy house again. The children learned to be smart and brave. They never trusted strangers again. The family was together and happy forever. They knew that love and courage were more important than gold. And so, Hansel and Gretel lived happily ever after. The end.
¿Te gustó esta historia? Hay muchas más esperándote en ReadZonia. Encuéntranos en Google Play.